Welcome to VDG Sports. I am your host, Douglas Gregory. There's a lot of things about Major League Baseball that keep me up at night. I think about the sport being innovative, doing things that I never thought they would do and could do. Thinking outside of the box, looking at different aspects and different ways to grow the game. Hopefully, sticking around. Hopefully, bringing in more fanatics such as myself that loves the game, is just as passionate about the game as I am, and the people who watch it, which isn't that many. But there's a few things, or there's one thing that comes top of mind that I will be unwilling to move on. And that is 162 games. It ain't too much. It's just right. It's perfect. How else will we be able to get the stats and statistics and all of the data that we need? How? Mind you, being able to reproduce, being able to test out, being able to utilize these numbers. The more information you have, the more input you have, the better it is. The better it is. The lower the margin of error, the higher the probability, if not 100%, definitely in the 90s, because nothing's 100%. Nothing's 100%. And it's not too many games. The people who are complaining and saying that it's too many games are the ones who don't watch it to begin with, and it's like the vocal minority just trolling the rest of us saying, hey, it's too many games, but do you watch? It's too many games, but do you watch? No. So how do you get a vote in this? How do they get a vote in this? How can they drive the rest of us into doing something that we don't want to do? And this is going to be me, old man yelling at cloud for sure on the 162. I will admit the rule changes and advancing the game that way, I'm all for. I'll go even step further. Make the voting, that's a Hall of Fame, I believe. Make it public. Let us see who feels a certain way. Let us see who's all in their feelings. Let us enjoy. Let us have that conversation. Let us know. Give us the information. And while you're at it, All-Star game, really? Do we still need that? Is that still relevant? Can't we just hand out trophies? Can't we just give precipitation trophies away? You are partaking in this event, or you could be partaking in this event. We'll just give you a trophy instead. Go ahead, take the time off. Trophy. Time off. Trophy. It sounds reasonable. It sounds like a plan. I mean, is any other league doing that? Has any other league thought of that? Has any other person suggested that in the past, and that league or another league has taken that advice? Serious question. I know I ruffled some feathers talking about ending the home run derby, but ending the home run derby, is it really that bad? Really? Truly? The regular season is like a home run derby anyway. Let us enjoy that. I'm not for adding more playoff teams. I'm not for expanding the playoffs again. But if it is something that's necessary to grow the game, if it's something that's necessary to bring in more fanatics, if it's something that's necessary for the league to survive in a whole, then I will accept that. But it's one thing that I will not accept, and I will go down on the sinking ship with the league, and that's 162 games. 162. How else the rest of us nerds can get the data and the stats that we need to enjoy the sport. So you're gonna alienate your fans for people who don't care. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And while you're doing so, I'll hang up and I'll wait.